Day 3 of the General Conference was marked by the historical adoption of the Abu Dhabi Declaration, in which UNIDO's member states reaffirmed their commitment to work together with the organization to achieve the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development.
With the adoption of the Abu Dhabi Declaration today, you not only make a strong statement in support of multilateralism and international cooperation, but you also emphasized two issues of critical importance in the near future. First, you clearly highlight important role of the private sector in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. And secondly, the Abu Dhabi Declaration, you draw attention to the emergence of frontier technologies of the fourth industrial revolution.
We would need you, especially from the major industrial countries, to help us with that new chapter where we engage with the private sectors in projects that are targeting developments in many of the countries, especially in Africa, where we provide jobs and future for the new generations.
The day kicked off with an interactive event, which highlighted the crucial role of climate and clean energy technologies for implementing the global vision of a low-carbon, climate-resilient, and sustainable future for all, as outlined in the Paris Agreement, the 2030 Agenda, and the National Development Strategies of UNIDO Member States. Participants agreed that the international development community and UNIDO can further support the clean energy transition by promoting the development, financing, and deployment of innovative clean tech solutions, some of which were showcased during the event. With appropriate support, these technologies can become profitable business models that provide climate and energy solutions and further catalyze economic growth and sustainable development.
We need a global energy transition, and in our view, there are three key components to such energy transition. There is renewable power generation, there is the electrification of end users, so electricity replacing fossil fuels in buildings, in industry, and in transport, and there is energy efficiency.
But where they often run into significant challenges is in having supportive policy and regulatory environments, accessing capacity building, and of course finance.
So when we entered into Clean Tech Innovation Program in 2016, we were hardly a 10-member team doing negligible revenues. We just had a prototype ready. So Clean Tech actually helped us understand which markets to target first, how to move on to the adjacent markets, and how to ultimately achieve scale.
I think the spectrum of clean tech open, it's a broad spectrum. It's not for the energy efficiency, it's more than that. That how the system, they intrude in to provide solution, to provide new techniques, to provide innovation to the society where people could come up with different solutions and work in a different manner.
The fourth industrial revolution represents the fastest period of innovation in history. Innovation is developing at an exponential rather than linear pace, and the international community must prepare for these changes or face a widening of the technology gap. With support from the Russian Federation, UNIDO presented an event that explored new models and approaches to mobilize collective actions for fostering collaboration, innovation, and connectivity in order to ensure a smooth transformation to Industry 4.0. The event underscored the crucial role of leveraging multi-stakeholder resources and fostering open innovation, entrepreneurship, startups, institutional mainstreaming, and connectivity to prevent the technology gap from widening.
Nature-like technologies giving humanity a chance to avoid resource collapse determine at the same time new global threats and challenges. The possibility to reproduce the systems and processes of living nature opens the prospect of addressed intervention in the life of natural objects and, above all, human.
Robots are going to take away from us all the type of works we don't like to do anymore because they are stressing from a physical point of view, because they're repetitive. So they are going to help us like the calculator did in the old days.
In case of AI, because this whole additional efficiency is based on better predictions and better, more accurate, more timely decisions, it doesn't just mean you do what is needed to get better yield or productivity. It also means that you don't do what is not needed, which means that you are saving energy, saving resources, you are producing less waste. So basically, by implementing industrial AI, you can get more profitable and more sustainable at the same time.
On the third day of the General Conference, UNIDO also launched its Industrial Development Report 2020, which brings new insights on how advanced digital production technologies such as artificial intelligence, big data analytics, cloud computing, the Internet of Things, and advanced robotics are reshaping the process of industrial development and transforming manufacturing production.
We believe that we can make use of these new technologies to leapfrog to industrial development and grow our manufacturing and achieve structural transformation.
We can make it step by step by retrofitting the factories. You need specialized engineering software services.
Full access to quality and affordable power and internet connectivity will be critical for the developing countries.
International policy coordination should enable organizations and countries to share knowledge and experiences on how to identify and address the opportunities and challenges stemming from the fourth industrial revolution, and ensure that no one is left behind.
Participants addressed the future course of action to succeed in the new technological paradigm, among others through tailored policies, development practices, research and advocacy, as well as by building new skills and capabilities.
I'm looking forward to our ongoing deliberations, and I'm certain that we will, in due course, successfully conclude this General Conference in Abu Dhabi. And this is a really historical event, and also this is our beginning to serve our member states with a new declaration, new guidance. Thank you so much